Psychopaths rarely need knives or fists to destroy people. They use charm, logic, and precision. They don't scream or threaten. They control. Quietly. Subtly. Completely. The scariest manipulators aren't the loud, angry ones. They're the calm, confident people who know exactly how to twist your thoughts while smiling in your face. They study how emotions work, how people react, and they pull strings like experts. Let's break down how psychopaths control your mind without violence, the dark psychological tactics they use to dominate others mentally. 1. The charm trap. They mirror you to disarm you. Psychopaths are social chameleons. They watch you closely and then become whatever version of themselves you'll trust most. If you're confident, they act inspired. If you're humble, they act gentle. If you like honesty, they fake vulnerability. This technique is called mirroring, and it works because humans naturally trust people who seem similar. It's not magic, it's neuroscience. The brain releases oxytocin, the bonding chemical, when we feel understood. Within days, you think you've found someone who gets you. But they're not connecting. They're studying. Every reaction you give teaches them what button to press next. 2. The illusion of empathy. They fake feelings to manipulate yours. Real empathy feels organic. Psychopaths use it as a weapon. They'll listen, nod, and even cry if needed. But it's all performance. They use your emotions as data. When you open up, they store your pain points, your insecurities, fears, desires. Later, they'll use them to guilt trip you, control your mood, or make you dependent. For example, they'll say, "I thought you trusted me. I'm hurt that you doubt me," knowing that guilt will silence your suspicion. They twist your empathy against you, forcing you to protect them instead of yourself. If someone's emotions feel too perfectly timed, like they always react in the way that benefits them, pause. You might not be dealing with compassion. You might be dealing with calculation. 3. Gaslighting. They rewrite reality. Psychopaths are masters of mental confusion. Their favorite weapon is gaslighting, making you doubt your memory, perception, and sanity. They'll deny things you saw happen, twist facts, or tell you you're too sensitive. Over time, you stop trusting your own mind and start relying on theirs. Example, you confront them about something cruel they said. They smile and reply, "Wow, you really misheard that. I was joking. You're overreacting again." You start questioning yourself. That's how control begins, not through fear, but through self-doubt. Once they've distorted your confidence in your own reality, they can insert their version of truth. And you'll believe it. 4. The reward-punishment cycle, conditioning your behavior. Psychopaths train people the same way you train pets, with rewards and punishments. They flood you with attention, compliments, or affection when you behave the way they want. But when you question them or push back, they suddenly withdraw warmth, go cold, or disappear. That emotional whiplash is powerful. You start chasing their approval just to feel normal again. It becomes an addiction. Over time, you're not acting on free will anymore, you're acting to avoid rejection. That's the control they want, quiet obedience built from psychological conditioning. 5. Triangulation, creating jealousy and competition. Psychopaths love to make people compete for their attention. It keeps everyone unbalanced and focused on earning them. They might mention an ex who understood them better, or praise someone else just to make you feel small. It's not random, it's psychological warfare. When you start feeling inadequate, you try harder to impress them, thinking you're the problem. But it's all deliberate. They create insecurity so you stay attached. You crave validation from the same person who caused your doubt. That's how they trap your emotions in a loop. 6. The victim role, turning the tables. When a psychopath is caught, they never admit fault. Instead, they play the victim. They'll claim you hurt them, you misunderstood, you're the toxic one. It's manipulation through pity. Humans are hardwired to empathize with pain, so when someone cries or looks broken, our defenses drop. Psychopaths exploit that. They'll say things like, "I've been through so much, I can't believe you'd accuse me of that," instantly flipping the emotional power balance. Now, instead of defending yourself, you're apologizing. This tactic makes them untouchable because they weaponize sympathy. 7. Silent domination, control through calmness. Here's the final tactic. Psychopaths win by staying calm when you lose yours. They provoke emotions on purpose, then remain ice-cold while you spiral. That calmness makes them look superior, rational, and in control. Meanwhile, you look irrational and unstable, even though they caused the chaos. In arguments, this dynamic gives them psychological dominance. You end up apologizing or trying to fix things, just to restore peace they broke intentionally. It's not emotional maturity. It's emotional manipulation. Here's how psychopaths control minds without violence. 1. Charm trap. They mirror your personality to earn trust. 2. Fake empathy. They use emotions as data to manipulate. 3. Gaslighting. They distort reality until you doubt yourself. 4. Reward-punishment cycle. They condition your behavior. 5. Triangulation. They create jealousy to keep control. 6. Victim role. They guilt-trip you to escape blame. 7. Silent domination. They stay calm while you emotionally burn. These tactics are psychological warfare disguised as friendship, love, or leadership. They don't need violence, just insight into how people think. If you recognize any of these patterns in someone, protect your boundaries fast. Don't argue. Don't justify. Just distance yourself. Because once a psychopath knows how your mind works, escaping their control takes everything you've got. Thanks for watching. If this opened your eyes, hit that like button, drop a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe for more deep breakdowns on human behavior and dark psychology. Stay sharp, and protect your mind.